One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. The season comes to a close, and both of these teams hoping to finish on a high note in the Holiday Bowl. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Colorado State Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Rams head coach that I spoke with pregame, his message for his team, we still have a lot to prove. Even though they didn't get the expectations that they had this season and the wins that they wanted, their quarterback has been terrific all season, the Heisman Trophy winner. Some people are sitting out bowl games now, but he has decided he still has things to show. He wants to prove what kind of quarterback he is and walk off the field as a winner one last time. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Sargo Politelli. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Second and long here. The ride. Got an alley. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Turns out it's Hendricks. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Colorado State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On play action. Flush to the left. He's going to run it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Crosses to 40. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And you got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a 1st down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. This quarterback part of their running game. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that 4th down. Great job by this defense. Jaron Kiave Songapolatelli. With the catch, it's Perry. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. They'll run it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting a sack.
Throwing Songapolatelli. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's got it on the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Delay to the back. It's Coleman. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pulls it. He'll pitch it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. With the catch, it's Fareed. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Coleman. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Strong. At midfield, he's got room. Snags it and he's open. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Cal. And they take it in for 6 more points. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
It's a running room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll run out of the gun with Darrell Robinson. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Off play action. Out wide right, it's Mosley. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Sangapolatelli, play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Just not anywhere near good ball placement.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quick give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the wideout. Left side is Perry. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. At the 35, he's got room. There's a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Lets it develop. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Quarterback keeper. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Mosley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Right side, it's Mosley. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And listen, that's why I love why they're not abandoning the run game. I know they're trailing right now, but that doesn't mean you got to quit on it. And they've had success running it on this drive. And I think because of that, you go play action on third down, you freeze the linebackers, you're able to get that completion to keep this drive going and give yourself an opportunity to get back in this one.
Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They want to run this quarterback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This will likely be the last play of the half. Going to the run, it's Coleman. They couldn't get it done with the run, and time is going to expire, and a missed opportunity in the red zone. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum. And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback in the first series here now.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. JKS. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Working the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gonna look downfield again. Out wide right, it's Brown. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Rams are rolling down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Just a misfire there.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
On the return, he's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down to the air. Under pressure. Finds a man in the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Coleman.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out wide left, it's Mosley. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard seat.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Powers through the defender. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll run the counter. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Politelli finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
The Rams headed quickly to the line. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Turning it on. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
Fires immediately. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbound.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Sangopolitelli rushes on. Soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quick give. It's Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.